So now you've been on this ride. You've been in LA living for a while. I don't know if you've even been back because this is the first time I've seen you since you've been blowing up. You know, you've been on the road. You've been making it happen. That's what you got to do. So where are you? Where is King Keraun at these days? Fill us in on what your life is at this point now. I just want you to go back to some of that other stuff for those that didn't know your story.
You mean like right now? What am I doing right now?
Where are you at now? What's happening in the life of the king right now?
Man, right now, man, it's just looking around at opportunities and seeing what's best for me is crazy because, you know, once I did the Blackish and did everything, people were like, oh, he could work network TV. So, you know, I didn't even know that was like the biggest thing because they were like, can you be funny or what you need to be on, you know, regular TV like ABC and things like that. So now every day, man, it's just grinding to get better, man, and work hard because at the end of the day, my father always told me that somebody that works hard will beat somebody that's talented. But when you got somebody who's talented and work hard, you got a bad something. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I look at is like, now I got it. I know I got the talent. I know I can work hard. I know I can do all this. It's just all about putting it all together. So, you know, I live in LA and then I got my place out here. You know, I just go back and I come back out here to see my daughter, you know, and just feel the roots of home, man, because you're nothing without being around the people and being around the places that made you. So I always come home and like to just sit back and chill because Houston's the only place I can just be me. You know, I don't have to be the carbon of what they want me to be, you know, or what I need to be. You know, I can just be me. So I'm out in LA, I work, I come here, I chill, stay home and relax. You know, just, man, it's because it's just crazy, man. You know, I sit and I just thank God for everything because now it's like, I got a yard man, dog. Like I got a yard man who comes and cuts my yard now, you know. And I never would even imagine, you know, that my life would end up this. Like literally 3 years ago, I was living in an apartment, you know, in Crenshaw. Like I had an apartment that I never forget. I couldn't get Pizza Hut because Pizza Hut wouldn't deliver at night. They were like, no, they rob the delivery guys where you live. So we're not delivering after 5, you know. Yeah. You know, so, and now to come outside and I got my neighbors, Jim and stuff, and they come out and they're like, hey, how you doing, man? You all right? And I'm like, yeah, man, it's a blessing, man. It's just a testament to how things can change, man. So I tell people that all the time, like, man, you could think your situation is bad, you can think it's horrible, you can think there's no way out, but I'm telling you, man, you work hard and stuff and out the blue it will switch up. And that's just how life is, man. You just stay diligent, the due process will come. So it's just crazy, man. I just look up every day, man, just feeling blessed, man, and favored for everything that's come.
When do we get to see the king on the big screen?
Well, right now I have a movie, you know, major deal, you know, backstory on that. What happened is I had hit up Kevin Fredericks, you know, who brought me to ADD, and I said, even though I was on Blackish and stuff, I don't believe I'll have the opportunity to be a lead man like I know I can be unless I create it for myself. Okay. So I was like, I want to do the story about a rapper who's not as good as he think he is. Something that everybody can attest to or have a friend that does this. And yeah.
What up, Matt? No, I'm just saying what's up because I ain't heard you in the interview.
We all got that friend.
I'm just saying what's up, big homie.
So
he made my movie.
Ain't nobody said nothing. I was just saying what's up.
There they go.
The whole time. Why we think we talking about King Keraun? Can we finish? Go ahead, bro. Stop.
So he was like, cool, we gonna make a movie. And I'm like, cool. So I gave him the story of how I wanted it to go. He wrote the script and we came up to Russell and I was like, Russell, I want to make this movie under All Def Digital. I want it to be a real, like, low budget movie. And he was like, come on, man, let's do it. Whatever you want to do, King. Whatever you want to do. And I'm like, for real? And he like, let's do it.
Oh, wow.
So,
he gave you the green light on the project?
Yeah, he gave me the green light, said he funding everything. So, man, we ended up doing the movie. We ended up shooting it in 2 weeks. And people were still skeptical about it. Like, what? He made a movie in 3 weeks. Like, but, you know, I shot every day. I shot 16 hours a day, you know, and I lived for it because I was like, you know, I'm all about the due process with me. I tell people all the time, if God tells me right now he can fast forward me to 5 years from now and I'll be worth 40 million, I'll be like, I don't want to do that. I love the grind and process of getting better and being somebody. Like, I revel in the fact of having to wake up at 5 in the morning when I went to sleep at 2. Because I just feel like that's where champions are made, you know, doing the things that everybody won't do. So, like, when I feel that, it just gives me the juice and the pump, you know, to go. So, we shot it, and then we did the screening in L.A. and Ball Alert was there, Shade Room, all these people were there, and out the blue, the reviews came back. Keraun Harris is a star. The Source magazine says Keraun Harris is next up. The some and great film and blah blah, and it was like crazy. So, I'm very excited, man. It comes out this Friday on VHX. If you can get it on MajorDealMovie.com, and then also I have it on iTunes. Be available on iTunes September 15th. And I put it on. We put it on iTunes. It debuted in the top 5 of pre-orders, which was crazy because it was right there with Jason. It was ahead of Jason Bourne and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, right behind Suicide Squad and Captain America: Civil War. Mm-hmm. So we're just showing, that my push and my reach and people that really mess with me, So I got it right there, and then I also attached to it my documentary where I just talk about my life from front to back, all the way through, about every piece of how it happened. I even got jail stories and things like that. And the documentary comes with the movie, so it's big, man. Because I feel like
that's cool. Why you think it is that Russell feels you like this? That's it seems interesting to me that he's embraced you like this. Because I watched you play around with Russell, because Russell don't really like to play with people, but he has a tendency to allow you to mess around with him to some point. Then he's like, all right, man, get the out of my office. Yeah. But what is it about you think that he sees in you?
Man, he tells me all the time he just sees the it and the star, and he says that, one thing I'm good at is I'm seeing stars. He tells me he saw his brother was a star. He saw the old, all the comedy back in the 90s. He saw Bernie. He saw the stars. Mm-hmm. His last sign, he always says, last person I signed was Kanye West, and I was like, I'm out. And he says that he saw the star in me, and he sees, the potential of what I can be. So he's just gonna help me hone and harness it. He just says his thing is
intimidated a little bit because you got this.
Not at all, because I feel like at the end of the day, if he see it and I know I see it, then we good. So it doesn't matter what anybody else says, because he not gonna put his time and effort in anybody he doesn't believe is somebody. Because I can call Russell at 2 a.m. with an idea, and if he's up, he'll answer and talk. I could text him right now and say, man, what you think about this? We in talks about the second movie, and I already gave him the outline. He said he loved it and get the script done, and he already greenlit the second movie. So
who do you have co-starring with you in the movie? Because it's your movie playing this rapper. You got any other co-stars?
Yes, I've all the people that I do videos with that I feel like were real talented, and I feel like they also wouldn't get.
You gave them opportunities.
That they wouldn't get the opportunity. Simone Shepherd, Jahan Jones, Kia Roberts.
They say Simone's gonna be a star too. I heard.
Yes, Simone is great. She's a beast, and just getting the opportunity. And to think about. Just getting opportunities, because they feel like at the end of the day we're social media stars, which a lot of them that do social media can't act. To be honest, a lot of them can't act or do what's required. They're just great personalities, I would say, on social media. But for the ones that are, this was our platform to show what we can do.
I'm glad you brought that up, Keraun. Now, some people might feel like exactly what you just said. We got a lot of people who have made themselves these celebrities and stars on social media.
Definitely.
And so they don't respect those people. Do you find people not respecting you because of where you've come from, this social media world?
Yes, sometimes, even though they wouldn't say it. But at the end of the day, all you have to do, they don't respect me until you put me in the room and say action. And I'm right here next to your client. Hint, hint, or whatever, and then you see that I'm doing what I need to do right along with him, and I'm outshining in aspects, and then you end up seeing it. It all comes respect, and I know at the end of the day, this business we in is show and prove. You have to show what you can do, and you prove it. So at the end of the day, you get people who you think aren't talented or whatever. Guess what? They'll show and prove, and either they'll prove you right or they'll prove you wrong. Right. And there's a lot of people on social media who are just social media stars and won't never be nothing else. But at the end of the day, once they get the opportunity, you'll see that. But I know with mine, you'll respect me at the end of the day. And I turn to his, and they end up respecting me at the end of the day. So it's all good. You can think what you want in the beginning. We also thought what Kanye West was a backpack rapper that was, whatever. But now look at him now. That's so right. It's all good. And all I say is, like Drake says, we'll see where me and you are in 10 years.
That sounds like a good place to end it right there, King Keraun. Hey, again, you got a question? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I just had a quick question. This may be off topic. So I know you did a lot of comedy stuff, Have you? And since you've been in Hollywood now, do you want to do like more serious roles? Have you taken acting classes to?
I do want to take more serious roles. I'm actually in talks right now with the movie, another low budget movie that will come out, and it's me playing a dude that sells drugs, you know, and it's a real serious drug movie, and it's just a way to show my whole game, because as much as I love comedic actors, you know, I want to be more Will Smith. You know, I want to be the guy who's in a serious movie, but is the funny light in a serious movie, like Will Smith is in Bad Boys, or even if you watch Suicide Squad, he's a one-line king, one-hit king. He can say one line and as funny as ever. And I want to be more of that than your regular comedian who every time he's in a movie it has to be funny. You know, as much as I look up to Kevin Hart, that's what Kevin Hart, every time his movies is funny. You know, I want to be more like in serious and also in funny. You know, so that's why I've taken the route to make sure that I also inquire and do serious roles as well. And also my management has done a great job of, you know, when I go in for roles, there are a lot of roles that are not as funny as you would think for me to be.
Are you actually taking acting classes too?
No, actually not at this point. I feel like that I have the I feel like I have the I feel like the best practice I can get is when I'm on set. And on set I learn as I go, and I win as I go, and it's been working for me. You know, it's been
getting paid to learn.
Yeah, getting paid to learn, you know. So as much as everybody loved me on Blackish, I went from there in Blackish and I learned 500 things that made me better for a skit on Instagram the next day.
That's right. Well, man, I appreciate it. It's very fun to watch your rise. You know, it's always fun to watch somebody start at one place and able to grow their life and actually see them change, especially a young man, to see him change as a man and get serious about certain things and to know where you come from and to see where you have gone. That's always fun for me to watch, man. So I appreciate you.
Man, I appreciate y'all.
I feel like I'm on the ride with you from afar.
Man, I appreciate
But I was really
y'all,
proud.
man.
I saw you on TV. I was like, I see that boy.
Man,
I see that boy.
Man.
So it's big, man. So good luck to you on everything. Tell everybody about the movie again, where they can pick it up, where they can see it, all that good stuff.
Okay, yeah, man. It's going to be on MajorDealMovie.com. You go to MajorDealMovie.com and you can pre-order it. It comes out on Friday, and the pre-order comes with my documentary, behind the scenes, and every little thing, man. It's only $3. You know, the thing about it, like I told Russell, we want to make it we don't want to hit people over there. We want people to see
it's only $3?
Yeah.
I'm going to buy at least $20 worth.
Yeah. Only $3, you know, so.
I can't wait to order this.
And if you got an iPhone, all you got to do is go to the search in your iTunes, you put Major Deal, put in Keraun Harris, and my thing comes up. I'm actually very excited about that if you put my name on iTunes, a movie comes up with my face on the front of it. So you can get it from there. It's $2.99, and that's all I'm working, man. I'm working on this movie. I'm working on doing everything, but I'm still gonna. The thing about me is, as much as things are starting to move for me, I'm still gonna be on my social media. You still gonna see me do my videos. Okay. I'm still gonna do what got me there. I'm still gonna build my fan base, make sure people keep knowing me. I'm still gonna be on Snapchat doing ass fat with fat behind me. You know. What up, big dog? You know what I'm saying? So it's beautiful, man. So, man, you can see my movie, but just know that it ain't gonna stop. Even when I'm on set with Will Smith, I'm gonna see if Will Smith will do an Instagram video with me while we on set.
There it is. King Keraun, man. Thank you for being on the show, man. Congratulations to you, bro.
Man, I appreciate all 979, man. Y'all know that, man. Love always.